Hello, hello. So I'm just packing up, getting ready to head out on tour. The first show isn't until tomorrow in Saskatchewan. However, we're like 12 hours away or so. So we're getting a bit of the drive done tonight. That way we don't have to wake up super early at like 5 in the morning to drive the whole way. Today was like a super busy day full of lots of menial things, but I figured I'd show you a little bit of my prep to get ready for tour. So one of the first things I did was I designed these little tour laminate thingies. And then, you know, on the back side it's just the poster with the tour dates. You just wear them. Makes the people in the band feel important when really, it's not really necessary, but it's fun to have. I went to Staples and I got them printed out. They were really helpful, especially in the laminating and getting everything sorted out. With these you don't need bracelets or anything like that. I hate wearing stuff around my wrist, so it's nice to have a pass just to show, hey, I'm in the band. I don't need to pay or get a stamp or anything like that. But a lot of venues will still make you wear a bracelet or stamp anyway. Oh well. Pretty slick. The other thing I had to get ready is I got our merch sheets ready. So on the merch sheet, it's basically just a way of keeping track of each show, how much you've sold, and then you can track your inventory, track how much money you made and at what places. So for future reference and for the lovely accounting side of things, which is always important because the band is a business. I print off a bunch of these. This is just like our tech rider. So when we show up to a venue, it just has a detailed list of what we're using. Our rig is, like I've said a million times before, just an in-ear monitor rig with a cable snake that we hand to the guy. But it's nice that they'll have a sort of cheat sheet reference of which input is tied to what thing, and then it's all right in front of them. They don't have to write anything down or remember anything. And last but not least is a rudimentary stage plot. If you look up examples of these online, they usually have like detailed, not like a picture, but like a drawing of a person with their instrument. Me, I just went minimalist. Mine is just like, we are represented by the ovals with the names on it, and then we have, you know, our pedal boards. This is a drum kit right here. So, it's really all you need. You don't need anything too fancy. So that's kind of the administrative stuff, just to keep track of everything and hopefully communicate everything and make stuff go smoothly. And then I got the rest of my my personal stuff and my music stuff. So in the last little short run that we did, and on every tour that you do, you kind of learn little things as you go along. For me, I like to keep all of my stuff in bins instead of luggage. That way it's really accessible, and then in the trailer we can stack it. Our guitarist Ryan built in shelves in the trailer now, so before everything was just laying around jumbled on top of each other, and we knew we were going to build stuff anyway, but we wanted to try it out that way just to sort of visualize first before we started building. Now they're built in, so I take all of my stuff, put it in these bins. It's like super accessible. I think is the way to do it. I've got like a backpack that I can take stuff in and out of the venue with and all the essentials, so it's like everything else can just sit there. And the other thing, this is how I keep my clothes in these miscellaneous size little zip up bag things, and you can just slap them in there, or you can like put them in lightly or whatever. But this way too, the bins are waterproof, so you know, in case we've got a flood in the trailer, it's all covered. It's good to go. Bam, see? Clothing ready to go. And then for other stuff, I just put it in like Lululemon bags. That's another benefit to shopping at the Lululemon. You get a ton of these bags, and they're super handy. Beyond the standard essentials that everyone likes to bring, I'll give some hot tips for all you people out there. Always bring a Frisbee. Throw in some discs, necessary. You're gonna need it. Hand sanitizer. Showers are few and far between. Make sure your hands are clean always. Baby wipes. Okay, so these are the ones I bought for last tour. I didn't use one of them. Anytime you see someone doing a vid about what to bring on tour, they always say baby wipes. So I'm also gonna say baby wipes just because I don't want to feel left out. Maybe I'll use one. Super glow sticks, just in case you run into an emergency rave and you need some glow sticks. Actually, that's not true. I don't really need those. I've had those forever. I'm gonna bring them just in case. When going out on tour, there's lots of downtime, so I like to bring a book or two that I definitely won't read at all. This time, I'm bringing 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel and Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Really looking forward to not reading a single page of either of these books. And this way, all the stuff I'm bringing can be extra heavy because I'm bringing some deadweight books. Oh, actually, here's one thing I will be reading. So this is the Bass Guitar Magazine. I can't tell you how hard it is to find these things. So I actually had to get a subscription for it. I can't find them anywhere in town here in Grand Prairie. At first I got the digital subscription because I was thinking like, oh, okay, I'll get the PDF or whatever and then I'll just print it out. But the way they have it set in like a certain program, so you can only print like 2 pages at a time, and that was no fun at all. I wasn't gonna do that. I'm old school. I like the paper. I like to hold it in my hands as I read it. Here's another thing that's not really essential, but is gonna be new to this tour. I'm bringing some hair stuff and a comb. You learn things on tours. This last tour, what I learned is your hair goes through these zones where it's like cool, not cool, cool, not cool. I don't like to do my hair. I just like to let it out. And when I let it out right now, it does this thing where it just like floops out on the side, and then I look like a crazy person. So right now I'm doing this thing where I kind of like, I put it back, and I hate doing my hair. I'm actually not even really a fan of this look. I'm just doing it, biding my time until my hair is long enough that it won't like go out sideways and I won't look like a crazy homeless person, which for sure happened on that last one. Ooh, here's another thing I learned. So this speaker back here, this guy, lots of stories with that thing, but I'm bringing along this time because with our in-ear monitor rig, we don't have any like speaker cabinets or anything like that. Everything is coming out directly from the house PA. The problem with that is that when people are standing like right in front, and you know, if the PA is here and people are standing right here, they don't really get blasted with any sound. So I'm gonna bring that, we're gonna put it on light. Should be light enough that the sound person isn't having any trouble with it like messing with their mix, but it's loud enough that people that are right up front get to hear something. I like to bring a yoga mat. It's nice for stretching, you know, doing some emergency yoga, but it also doubles as a thing you can sleep on. I've got this and then another like camping mattress. It's good enough for me. You can set that thing anywhere and you're good to go. I picked up this puppy here, sort of a lap desk sort of thing. I noticed when I was working in the van, when it was moving or not moving, it's really hard to like have your laptop stable when it's just sitting on your lap. So this thing should help alleviate that a little bit. I'm also gonna bring this jacket, which is like a nice jacket. The thing is though, it's a white jacket, and I don't ever really wear anything that's white. Like I'm always just an edgelord wearing black things. So I did bring it on the last tour, the one where we played it loud as hell, but I didn't go through with it. So what I want to do is draw things on it, and then after what I'll do is I'll dye it black, and the black shouldn't be like so black that it blacks out the marker. It should be like a really dark grayish, and then you'll see the marker stuff through it in theory. So we'll see if I actually go through with it and whether or not that happens. But if it does, pretty cool concept. Got most everything packed up and ready to go, but check this out quick. Just came in the other day, got stage banner. Pretty slick. It's pretty straightforward, but I really like how it turned out.